right, so here is my success on how I was successful in Proving Grounds. I was ranked number 22 to 25 in the world, and I was using this build to use to compete in the Proving Grounds in 1v1. Now, this build is a lockdown build. It's a two-way perimeter shot creator. You have a height of 6'4" and wingspan of 6'11". Now, I love this build just because it can have an 80 driving dunk that you can get the Devin Booker dunking package if you have a 60.
On the floor for the visiting San Antonio Spurs. At power forward, Jeremy Soho. It's time to introduce the starting five for you.
Welcome everybody to the day. Look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's the Cell in at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving is out there with MP. Then it's Derek Lively, and there's Davis, and it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Frank, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just in optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
And it's Sohan missing.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Lone opportunity.
Outside Irving. Floats one up. And he sinks the layup. Irving's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Dallas.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
Now, here's Fox. Here's Sohan. Off target with the fadeaway.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
MP, no good. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Offensive rebound.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Go AD.
And it's Davis missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's MP. From down in the low post, it goes.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
I'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
Now, I asked him the approach they're going to take with De'Aaron Fox. The coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. They know they have their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's the Mavericks with the ball after the basket by San Antonio. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Rebound by Sohan. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
Substitution
Go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Davis comes in for P.J. Washington. Marshall, he's checked in for Thompson. And MP subbed in for Dante Exum. Fox finds Sohan. Here's Fox. Driving the lane, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. An excellent display of speed there.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. On the court right now for the Spurs. Sohan is the forward with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with Fox. And it's Johnson in at the 3. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards, but man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season, and a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9", and 7-foot guys. Special.
Davis looking for an opening. Marshall with it. Wembanyama on him. Good defense by Wembanyama. And Davis sends it back.
Expert timing by Davis on the block. Right when the ball was at its apex, he got it.
Count that one.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Wembanyama passes to Sohan. Outside, Fox. Passes to Sohan. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Marshall can't hit. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Castle. And Lively pulls it down. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Fox. Outside, Davis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Marshall. Lively trying to break loose. That's good from Marshall on the assist by Davis. Marshall's got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Yeah, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. P.J. Washington comes in for Najee Marshall. So it's Dallas. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
The Spurs, 21.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Davis. Kyrie Irving is out there with MP. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. MP outside. Outside Irving. Back to MP from outside the arc. A rebound by the Spurs.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Irving kicks to Davis. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations. And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Mavericks making a switch.
Substitution on the court.
Two on the clock. In a deep three from Fox. San Antonio again missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Will it go? Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. Mavericks with the rebound. Washington's got his fourth rebound in this one.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
On the wing, MP. To the middle. Gafford passes to X. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Fox. Paul outside. Back to Fox. With the shot. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter.
The Spurs, 32.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two.
He's checked in for Klay Thompson. Spurs also with the sub. All checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
On the floor for San Antonio. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Zohan is the four with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the five. And it's Vassell in its small forward.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Mavericks leading by 23. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to MP. Tipped away. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Zohan. And Davis sends it back. Now, here is Irving. MP right side. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Zohan. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Castle.
2 minutes.
A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. On the wing, Davis. Defended by Zohan. Marshall passes to MP. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. It's blocked.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for Dallas.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kev.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much.
The elevator. Cento contains the souls of my ancestors. They guide me. Could they hurry the hell up? Not that guy. Listen. Stay here. Close the door.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Get your head in the game.
Trade.
You got it. Come on.
Right there! Yo, look at the clock! Yo, get it up! Shot! Come on, man, don't forget the clock!
Check the clock.
This nigga's so sorry. Oh my god.
Hey, yo, look at the clock! Get him, my man!
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
We always be ready! Yo, come on, man!
Damn.
Great practice today. Now get out there and put up some more shots.
Ready to stand apart from the competition? Today, we take a look at your shoes and how to make your own shoe in the Shoe Creator.
From the main menu, navigate to Features and open Shoe Creator, and start with selecting your brand and cut.
Let your imagination run wild from here. Dream up the perfect pattern and color combination and save your shoe.
Ready to wear your shoe in my career?
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your pop. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. So here's Dallas' starting group. Davis out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Fresh in a shooting guard. And for Phoenix, Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Dunn in at the 3. Well, Grant, what should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
And it's the Mavericks with a... Ball after the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Out to the wing. Here's Marshall to the inside. Fresh. That one's good.
Assist from Najee Marshall.
And the Suns with possession. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Now here's Davis. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And can we talk about the best part? His defense. His shot blocking was simply on another level in that one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Durant against Davis. Durant looking around. 4 on the clock. The Mavericks pull it in. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Up top, Beal. He played a great game against the Lakers. That one falls.
Agile move by Beal to beat that inside contact.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Fresh. Lively with it. Outside Irving. Over Booker. They get it again. Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's Booker. 20 points for him last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wish I played with more guys like him.
Here's Fresh. Pass to Davis. Here's Fresh.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And Durant with the block.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Clock is at 3. Fresh misses. Suns trail by 8. They've got Devin Booker. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's done in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, after getting swept in the first round last season, everyone around the league had a sense that changes were coming in Phoenix, and now a new coaching staff led by Arizona native Mike Budenholzer, but also finally getting point guards in Tyus Jones and Monte Morris on value deals. They aim to do better this season, and guys, they have that talent with the big three of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Brad Beal.
Looking for a bit of redemption. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Booker finds Allen. Pass to Dunn. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Fresh. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Fresh has got 6.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Here's Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
Exum outside. Pass to Fresh. And is blocked. Davis hits. Davis has got 6 in the quarter. 1:25 left to play in the half. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie.
I'll tell you what, they've ball tremendously well.
Against Irving. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 5 to shoot. Off target from 3-point range. Suns trail by 10. Inside. Here's Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
Down low. Tips it up. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Nice job to go after.
And a pretty tightly contested game.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Suns, 32. The Mavericks, 36.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Najee Marshall is out there with Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Fresh in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Marshall. Off target at the rim.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Fade away. And that one's long.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
To the paint. Stolen by Booker. To the middle. Here's Beal. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Beal's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Good work from Beal. He gets inside and finishes the play.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Booker can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Pass to Beal. for the lead. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Dunn. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Marshall. He's got 5. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. Exum's checked in for the Mavericks. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Exum, that's in there. Davis with the assist.
Anthony Davis.
Davis has got 3 assists tonight. Durant, the pass to Dunn. Back to Durant. Plumlee against Lively. Plumlee down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside.
And lineups around the league, Grant. Seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt.
Do not judge yourself harshly, Specialist Briggs.
Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's Dunn in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Booker, the pass to Dunn. Six to shoot. Back to Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Pass to Fresh. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Marshall. Here's Fresh. Hounded by Beal. They get it back. Nice touch by Davis inside.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just an easy board and put back.
Davis against Durant. And it's blocked by Davis. Outside Irving. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists in the game. Suns trail by 13. Booker, pass to Beal. Gets the 3 ball to go.
There's the score mindset Beal is known for. Just catch and fire.
Pass to Fresh. On the wing, Davis. Here's Fresh. Hounded by Beal. Here's Fresh. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Durant for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. It's picked off. Here we go. All alone. Floats one up. Beal, no good. The Mavericks lead by 10. Up top, Davis. Booker defending. Fresh.
So when did they show up? The portal opened by the docks a few hours ago. Nearly 5,000 in all. Refugees. from the Outworld Civil War.
Must be bad if they risk coming to Earthrealm.
After you. Do not dwell on your encounter with the Quay, son. Pretty hard not to.
Thanks, Kenshi. Could you and Mr. Cage join us? Sergeant Cage, you and your team as you were.
This is Li Mei. She seeks asylum for her people in Earthrealm.
Our village, Sundong, was the epicenter of a fierce battle. We barely escaped with our lives.
Such is war. I mean, no offense, but you Outworlders kind of live for that, right?
This was...
They grab their own miss. A tough finish inside from Davis.
The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
2 minutes remaining.
Booker surveying the floor from deep three-point land. And the Suns miss again.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Inside. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 14. Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 14. We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
T-shirts could be coming your way. The loudest fans get yours.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Irving against Booker. Irving, the pass to Fresh. Back to Irving. Just here's Fresh. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Mavericks.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Davis.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
First team foul. At the line for the
That free throw, no good.
Number 4.
Jackie's dad. Asshole.
It's not an alliance. Non-aggression pact. The Outworld is not our ally.
A point you might make with more subtlety given your surroundings. Now state your business, including a reason why.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. And it's Jones with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 15-point game. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Plumlee up top. He's guarded by Gafford. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Jones against Dinwiddie. Here's Fresh. Good.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger.
That's the end of the
This
game.
is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the...
Therefore, having been found guilty of theft, you shall be put to death. I was hungry. Your sentence will be carried out immediately.
Death? For petty theft?
Remember where you are.
Jin?
I knew I shouldn't have listened to you.
Lesson in trust from a mercenary.
Here's another.
That wraps up our 11th season of NBA 2K TV.
We have had so much fun with you, the community. Thanks to all of you for making this another successful 2K TV season.
Definitely, and we're already hard at work on season 12. We have so much in store for you.
The Dallas Mavericks arriving at the building earlier today. Hello and welcome. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got fresh. P.J. Washington is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Irving. And it's Lively in at the 5 spot. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. One thing Shams here talked about, banning top 10 pick protections. In trades. Why is that?
We saw Dallas absorb a big fine a couple years ago, but then they drafted Derek Lively, and it truly worked out for them. So if you're going to avoid that, maybe it's better to change the trade rules to avoid those kinds of incentives. But Dallas really, I think if they could do that over again and absorb the fine, they would want it to be double the amount, the way that Derek Lively looked and the way that he played.
Well said. I totally agree.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. The second chance effort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Now the Mavericks with it. And Shams, we know you are so connected and on top of so many great stories and players and trends in the NBA. I have to ask, what is your, like I'm talking to my teenage daughter, what is your screen time like? You've got to be in front of that computer and clearly in front of your phone every minute, or at least most every minute of every hour of every day.
It's not as high as it needs to be, Kevin, I'll tell you that much. And thankfully, it's not always like that, but certainly at the biggest times of the year, free agency, draft, trade deadline, it is certainly up there, almost in the 19 to 20 range. Kevin, what's your screen time? I feel like you might have a little high screen time. You want to be plugged in. I know it.
I take 2 months off in the summer, but for those 10 months, it's 7 days a week, a lot like you. But I know how much happens in the offseason. That's my interest in sitting next to you here courtside tonight, is that you're watching this game, but your mind is always thinking about this and that, and it never ends. Like, you must not get much sleep. You cannot get much sleep, right? My goodness.
We do get sleep, but your offseason is my season, Kevin, and I want to make sure as we get this season going, I'm able to inform you.
And you always do. You always do.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered
Randall finds Conley. All the way to CBA, introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams, just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 4. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Fresh is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Exum in at the 3 spot. And Shams, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10 or 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. Now, here's Exum. McDaniels defending. Out to the right wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Thursday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
And when you look at that Pacers matchup, that one, the 7th on the season for them, the team's still looking to improve each time they take the floor.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Reed with the rebound. Stolen by Lively. To the inside. Fresh. Gobert with the block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Randall's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Williams, he's checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know, when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you any time of the day.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. Hey, DB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
Williams passes to Fresh. Edwards with the block.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Lets the three fly. Edwards cashing in from outside.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
38, the Mavericks, 40.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels at the... Whoa! Extra right there from Edwards.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ed.
It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
And they take the lead. Conley's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
To the paint. Fresh can't get it to go.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Dallas calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way. 12 seconds left in the third. Passes it to Exum. Looking to end the run. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break with a 10-point lead. There's
68, the Mavericks.
And the worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Irving is out there with Fresh, and it's Exum in at the small forward. The pass to Exum. Dallas moving it around. Driving in. Washington, that's good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Here's DiVincenzo, and they pick up 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.